must see. WWE Talks from Wrestling. Welcome to Wrestling Untold.
Yeah.
Another week.
Another week. Another week of greatness.
In this episode, we will be doing greatest Royal Rumble winner bracket.
And that's going to be guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And this is episode 39, I believe. Yeah, I believe. If it's not, we'll correct it.
I'm going to hit you with a joke in the beginning.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's go for it.
Why couldn't a bicycle stand up by itself?
Oh, why couldn't it stand up by itself? I don't think I'll ever get that one.
Because it was too tired.
Oh, too tired. This is why we podcast and we're not stand-up comedians.
Hold your applause. Hold your applause.
So, I am Keaton. You are?
Carter, a.k.a. Skills All Day. And today I am champion.
He's not humble at all. He is not humble.
Champion.
Royal Rumble just passed, and we have not watched it yet, but we will. So we don't have our predictions set up yet because we don't know who won. But we are going to do is we're going to pick the greatest Royal Rumble winner. So before that, tell me what to do first, Anita.
Make sure you guys like, follow, go to our Instagram, Carter_TV, ding ding, and become a champion like me. Make sure you share, like, subscribe, and smash that like button if you enjoy. Boop.
Okay, well, let's get started. So these are all Carter's decisions and not my decisions. I'll give some facts, but we're going to start off. We're going to start off pretty strong. We have Shawn Michaels versus Edge, and it's worth noting that Shawn Michaels and Edge both won 2 Royal Rumbles.
Yeah.
It's worth noting that.
And they both won as number 1.
They both won from the number 1 position. Edge won last year's Royal Rumble. And Shawn Michaels won, I think it was 94, no, it was 96 from the...
So you got some knowledge from Shawn Michaels.
I recall that year because I was very, very disappointed. But whatever the case is, they both won. It's also worth noting that Shawn Michaels, on one of his wins, was able to go to WrestleMania when he didn't win at WrestleMania the other year.
Who did he go to WrestleMania with?
I don't recall.
I'm guessing it was Brett.
I don't recall.
Was
Edge, on the other hand, did not convert his Royal Rumble wins to titles in either one of his WrestleMania appearances.
Him, Roman, Daniel.
Yeah, he weaseled his way in, didn't he?
Yeah.
So what are we thinking?
And he weaseled his way out of WWE, right?
Yeah. I know where you're going here. I already know where you're going.
Like I'm an Edge fan.
So you're going Shawn Michaels over Edge. Okay.
It's heel kick.
I figured whoever was seated next to Shawn Michaels was going to be out immediately. So next up we have Randy Orton, and Randy Orton is going up against Hulk Hogan. And it's worth noting Randy Orton has won. He's won 1 Royal Rumble. Hulk Hogan has won 2. Hulk Hogan was able to turn one of those Royal Rumble wins into a WrestleMania appearance and win a title. I believe the other one, they weren't doing the Royal Rumble to WrestleMania, and I think that's why that wasn't the circumstance.
Year 91?
Because Hulk Hogan had the title. So it was pointless for him to win a Royal Rumble and go into...
What year did he have it?
I think it's 91, 92.
92
was the year that he actually won the Rumble and went on to WrestleMania and won the title again. So Randy Orton.
He was at both spots, 24, 25.
He entered in at the 24th and the 25th spot. It was close to the end. He didn't spend a lot of time in the Rumble. Randy Orton entered in at the 23rd spot from the Rumble he's won. And he's been around. He's been around a long time.
Yeah, a long time.
And again, who are you going for? This one would be tough for me because
Randy Orton.
Hogan won 2, but Hogan won 2 at a time where, Hogan was.
He won as champion. I don't think many people can say that.
No, he won as a champion. Yeah.
But the other 2 people who won before him, unless they were champions or not.
I don't believe so.
They were 70s wrestlers, weren't they?
80s wrestlers. 70s wrestlers. They probably wrestled in the 70s. I don't know because they were.
They have weird names.
Yeah.
Can't even read them.
Well, don't read them.
Okay, so Hulk Hogan.
You want Hulk Hogan here?
Yep. He's a good movie star.
It's worth noting that Hulk Hogan was initially supposed to take the moniker Triple H because he was Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And Triple H, who was Hunter Hearst Helmsley, actually took that moniker and made it his own. So
His name's still Hunter.
Yeah, it is. So next up, again, we said this is guys and gals. So we have Becky Lynch, and she's going up against Seth Rollins. So it's worth noting, Becky Lynch won the Rumble from the 28th place, and she did go on to WrestleMania, and she pinned Ronda Rousey. Yeah. And which some could say was it wasn't a real pin because the shoulder was up, but the ref didn't see it. For a free game. Seth Rollins, who won from the 10th spot, and honestly, he may be one of the best performers on this whole list, if you ask me.
Number
Seth Rollins
10.
is incredible. He won it from the 10th spot.
Who did he challenge at Mania?
It was Brock Lesnar he beat. Because he was Beast Slayer.
Yeah.
He was Beast Slayer. So, and that was a great moment. They were both great moments. Becky Lynch, she headlined WrestleMania, and they won the Rumble the same year. It's worth noting that. And they both were essentially headliners, even though the women's match was the actual headliner of WrestleMania. The men's match was, I think that the men's match was first, right? Because Brock wanted to get home that day. I think the men's match was first.
That wasn't when they had two different.
Yeah, I don't think it was 2 nights. I don't think it was 2 nights on that one.
What?
I think because we watched the 24 of Seth. And he was saying how it was always his dream to win the Royal Rumble and go to WrestleMania and be the headline of WrestleMania, the main event match. And he couldn't be angry because his wife was in it, but he wasn't happy.
Okay, so Becky Lynch, she wasn't in the Rumble. She was actually going against Asuka.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah.
She lost her title opportunity.
She lost against Asuka, and then Lana got injured from Rusev's opponent.
No, I thought Lana got injured from Nia.
That was way before.
No?
That was
okay.
way
All right.
before.
There goes to show our remembrance of that Rumble. We do knew she was hurt. Yeah, you're right. She was hurt.
And Becky Lynch came in, and some random guy in a suit just did this.
Yeah.
I don't recall that.
I don't even know who it was. It
yeah,
could have been,
they just let him go.
Could have been Pierce. Who knows?
No, it wasn't Pierce.
It wasn't Pierce.
So,
better your decision than mine.
But Becky Lynch, that Royal Rumble was great. That match in particular was great.
Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair.
And it was better than Brock Lesnar and Seth.
Didn't she win both titles there?
Yeah.
She won both titles. Okay, well, it's this now. Okay, so at first I had it equally weighted. There's no equal weight there. That's Becky Lynch is the better.
But Seth Rollins has been double champion 4 times.
Yeah, but we're talking about Royal Rumble winners. We're not talking about totality. We're talking about Royal Rumble winners, and it's very important that they go into WrestleMania and win that title. She won 2.
She's not my favorite Royal Rumble winner, but Becky Lynch.
We're going Becky Lynch here? I'm glad you said that. Whew.
Seth Rollins lasted longer.
That doesn't matter.
It's more about greatest Royal Rumble than greatest WrestleMania.
It doesn't matter. So next up we have The Rock. He's going up against Drew McIntyre. The Rock entered from the 24th position. He won the 2000 Royal Rumble. And at that time, he was way over. So I guess he just won a Royal Rumble just because he did not win the title at Mania.
He didn't?
He did not.
He's The Rock.
Yeah, he's The Rock. He went on. He fought. If I'm not mistaken, he fought Stone Cold. He didn't win it. But whatever the case. And Drew McIntyre, we know he had, he entered from the 16th position, and he actually went on to Mania, if you want to call it that, because it happened at the Performance Center. That's right. The biggest fan was the joke. It was the fan in the ceiling of the Performance Center. So he, there was no pop, Yeah. And he went on to have the title a little while and lose it and win it again.
I don't like Drew McIntyre.
You're just gonna push him out because you don't like him?
I don't like him.
It's your choice. It's up to you.
He's weird. The Rock, again, you said he was out of his career, so either way would work. They're just going to be out in the second round.
You guys see me scrolling, so I have my computer here.
They're going to go against Becky Lynch in the next round, so either one is going to get out. So, I'll do Drew.
Drew. Okay, all right. I was seeing who The Rock went against.
Triple H. Triple H, right? Or was that when Triple H won the Royal Rumble?
Let's just see. Triple H defeated The Rock, Mick Foley, and Big Show. Oh, this was the 4-way elimination match. So the thing about it, it was a big issue because The Rock and I think it was The Rock and Big Show, like they fell out the ring at the same time or so. Something weird like that happened. I didn't watch this, but I do remember watching it back on YouTube. So it was one of those where whoever pins is the current champion until like the time is up, and they, you know, essentially, I guess it went 38 minutes because it looks like, you know, the Big Show was eliminated by The Rock. Mick Foley was eliminated by Triple H. I always said it was eliminations, and then Triple H eliminated The Rock. So there you go. I won't look at my computer anymore.
Stephanie McMahon Helmsley, that is so weird.
She's probably still Stephanie McMahon. He's probably Stephanie. He's probably Hunter Hearst Helmsley McMahon. So next up we got Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's going against Batista. Now it's worth noting that Stone Cold has won some would say he's won it twice, but he's won it 3 times.
Oh, because the Bret Hart situation.
And every single time he has converted his win into a WrestleMania win. Batista has won it twice. So Batista's entered from 28th position both times he's won it, and he's never converted it into a title. But Stone Cold's entered from the 5th, the 24th, and the 27th, and every single time he's gone to WrestleMania, every single time he's won the title. But it's worth noting that Bret Hart threw out Stone Cold, and the ref didn't see it. Stone Cold got back in the ring and threw Bret Hart out while he was celebrating. Bret Hart should be a 2-time. He's not on this list either because I felt it was pointless because Carter's gonna put him off immediately. He should be a 2-time or a 1.5 because he shared a win with Lex Luger. But again, I digress.
He shared a win.
So honestly, I think I know where you're going here.
Did Shawn Michaels share a win?
No. Why do you hate Bret Hart so much? You're like a heel when it comes to Bret Hart.
Stone Cold and Batista. Batista's a good movie star, so I'm gonna go with Stone Cold.
Okay. Hey, I just said if you went to Batista, I would have flipped the table and ended this podcast right here.
Why would you flip the table if there's a rich computer right there?
Wow. So next up, we have the one, the only, the EST. You know, bestest, whatever you want to say, Bianca Belair, and she's going up against Brock Lesnar.
Nothing to talk about. Bianca Belair moves on.
Oh, okay. Well, let me just give you Bianca Belair's stats. She entered from 3. She was way over. She won it. She went on to WrestleMania. She won the title.
And they were the first 2 women, African American women, to main event WrestleMania night.
Yeah. We love, well, I like Bianca Belair a lot. I can't speak for Carter here, but Bianca Belair, again, we're waiting on you to.
I know Vince doesn't
we're waiting
like
on
Bianca
that. I think he does.
Raw.
I think he does. I think the problem is like you can only be over for so long, and then you kind of have to like warm up a little bit to get hot again. And I think she's gonna get really hot again. She's gonna be multiple times my women's champion. Trust me. I think she'll have a good feud with Ronda Rousey. I think so. But again, Ronda would have to be heel if she's gonna be babyface. And I don't think they're gonna move Bianca to babyface.
I think both of them are gonna have most eliminations.
Yeah, we'll see. So, okay, next up we have Charlotte Flair, and she's another one of the women that's won the Rumble. I think there's only 4 women Rumble winners.
Yeah.
And she's going up against Shinsuke Nakamura. And so Shinsuke entered from the 14th position, and he went on to WrestleMania. He did not convert to a title. He was way over too. I'm not sure how that happened.
Who?
Shinsuke. He did not convert. He fought AJ Styles, I believe.
What do you mean he's way over?
Way over, when the crowd is cheering you, you're over. You know, when they're not cheering you, that's basically that's when like not only the crowd has lost interest in you, so is you know, the people booking the shows. So you don't get the matches booked the way that you want them booked. So when I say way over, somebody's way over. Stone Cold's always been way over. The Rock has always been way over. You know, Brock Lesnar now is way over because of this new, Roman Reigns is way over. Yeah. So Charlotte Flair, she won. What year did she win? Was that last year that she won? Bianca Belair won last year. She won a year before.
It was her and Rhea Ripley.
Gotcha. And she went on. She won the NXT title for WrestleMania. We should just disqualify her for that whole notion.
Yeah.
She went and won the beginner's title.
Like they really made NXT a brand.
Let's. We can do a whole show on how disappointed we are with things working out for NXT. We can do a whole show on it. But again, we loved NXT for so long, and we just don't like this new version. Everything that made NXT great is not there anymore. And Tommaso was, I guess, the last one to fall. You said Pete Dunne is still there, though.
Yeah, but they're burying him.
Yeah.
They keep attacking him.
Yeah, so Pete Dunne is again,
Oh.
Which one are you going with?
Charlotte Flair has too many accomplishments. That Royal Rumble win was terrible. Charlotte Flair could easily went to NXT, challenged Rhea Ripley, and got the match at WrestleMania. She literally is just like spoiled.
Yeah.
Too many things.
Shinsuke
Nakamura was great, although he was an underdog.
We liked him a lot.
He helped AJ Styles so much.
Yeah.
He pushed AJ Styles' career. Without Shinsuke, AJ wouldn't be as good as WWE champion as he was.
That was a great feud.
So Shinsuke Nakamura.
You want Shinsuke?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Shinsuke's such a good heel. Although don't tell me Rick Boogs is.
I like Rick Boogs. I don't like this new haircut he's got. But
you don't like Freddie Mercury, Rick Boogs?
No, I don't. I like Rick Boogs with the hair on top because he looked like more of a punk rocker. Now he just kind of looks like a creepy guy.
Now he looks like a rock star.
Yeah, I don't know. So next up we have Triple H, who's won 2 Royal Rumbles.
2.
And we have Asuka, who was the original Royal Rumble women's winner. She was the first. She did it first.
I didn't know
and Asuka,
that.
way over. Way over. Asuka came in at the 25th spot and won. Triple H, he came in at 30th and won, and 22nd and won. And if I'm not mistaken, Triple H won. His wins were far apart. I can tell you. So he won in 2016, and he also won in 2002. And it does look like he's. And again, it's Triple H. He went on to turn those Royal Rumble wins into.
Trump was at WrestleMania 23.
Yeah, he was. He went on to turn those. He's looking at we have the stats up, the facts from WrestleMania, and he just saw the picture of Donald Trump on the front of the him and Vince McMahon on the front.
The whole setup.
Yeah, but we digress. Triple H won 2. He went on to turn those into titles at WrestleMania. Asuka, on the other hand, did not. So she eventually won the title later on, but she didn't win it.
Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, she didn't win it. Yeah, she didn't win it at WrestleMania. What do you think?
That's when Ronda Rousey returned.
Yeah. Yep.
That started the Ronda Rousey. Asuka, in my opinion, she was a bad pick to be the first.
You think so?
First winner. I think they should have went with someone different.
I think she was. So I think what it was, there was a lot of women on the roster that had been there a long time, that had been established, and Asuka was one of the women that came from NXT that had so many stats in NXT, and they really wanted to push her because she was so popular in NXT. They wanted to push her on the main roster, and I think that's why she got the Royal Rumble win first.
Yeah, that just.
It was a good. I liked her.
Where is she?
She's gonna be in the Rumble, I think.
Oh, cool.
I think she.
Okay.
We'll find out.
I don't remember Triple H. I don't remember 2000.
2002.
2000 to 2016. I don't remember any of that stuff. Because I've never seen all that stuff.
Yeah. We watch a lot on YouTube and now on the network. But even the network is missing a lot of stuff now.
It's 1985 to 1999, or it's 2016 to now.
Yeah.
It was like the only. I'm gonna go for Asuka.
You're going to Asuka? I like that pick. We are going to. So we now have 8 remaining. But let's pause for a second because Carter created a new logo. So the logo we had, he created, and it had the 3 brands on it. This logo Carter created, that you'll see behind us, and it's actually painted. He's got so much artistic talent. He's got an eye for design. He's actually one day gonna be one of the world's greatest architects. This kid right here. So just letting you guys know, he does great work. And I mean, you put some stencil or something in his hand, he does it all. So big ups to Carter. Hand claps up to him if you're watching this. Okay, simmer down. Let's get back to it. So let's get moving. So we have Shawn Michaels, and he's going up against Hulk Hogan. We know the stats. What are your thoughts?
Shawn Michaels.
You got Shawn Michaels here. Okay.
I want to know who he went against when he won the first Rumble. I hope it was
Who the other members were?
No, at WrestleMania.
And with the one where he lost to, the one that he won.
The one that he won.
I know who he won. You know who he won.
Bret Hart.
Let's move on. Becky Lynch against Drew McIntyre.
Becky Lynch.
You going Becky Lynch here? Okay.
The man. Oh, the man was so great. Now they can't even use it.
They can. They just got to pay Ric Flair. They're not doing that.
Nope.
It's worth noting there's a lot of wrestlers that we didn't make to our list. We only had space in our bracket for so many because we could only do 16 because we couldn't do 32 because there wasn't 32 winners in totality. Not yet. There's been no. You know what? It would have been repeat. It would have been too many repeat persons. Yeah, we couldn't. It had in total wrestlers because many wrestlers won multiples. That's why we couldn't do 32. I knew it was a reason. Stone Cold or Bianca Belair?
Bianca Belair, she is the
easiest. You going Bianca Belair over Stone Cold?
Yes. Yes. This isn't Royal Rumble winner. This is her title.
No, but he.
You said she was your favorite.
She is my favorite, but she hasn't turned 3 Royal Rumble appearances into 3 titles. Stone Cold has. But I digress. Shinsuke Nakamura or Asuka?
Shinsuke Nakamura. He made AJ Styles who AJ Styles wanted to be.
Wow. So Shinsuke is the only one in this group that does not hold a title from WrestleMania from his Royal Rumble win. We got 4 left. So we got Shawn Michaels going against Becky Lynch, and we got Bianca Belair going against Shinsuke. Turned out really good because, honestly, we're giving a lot of love to the women wrestlers. Because you have one guy from yesteryear, Shawn Michaels, and you have 30 women that are all. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 women, 2 women, 2 guys. I don't know why I thought we put Asuka in. You got Shinsuke Nakamura, who's currently IC champion. Shawn Michaels, who is currently Shawn Michaels, and then you got Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair, who are way competitive there. So. Let's look at Shawn Michaels and Becky Lynch.
This is a very hard decision. Becky Lynch went off to main event WrestleMania. That was a very big crowd right there.
Won 2 titles at once.
Yes. Walked in with nothing. Walked out with everything. Oh, that was so great. And it was so great how Charlotte Flair interfered in that match and then pinned Asuka the week before. It was so just ooh. But Shawn Michaels though, ooh. He beat Bret Hart at WrestleMania. I'm gonna go with Becky Lynch.
You going Becky Lynch over Shawn Michaels?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't see that coming.
I know Shawn Michaels won 2 brackets on this podcast.
I did not see that coming. Bianca Belair over Shinsuke Nakamura.
Bianca Belair. That was so good.
I'm gonna be so upset if Shinsuke advances and Stone Cold is knocked out.
Yeah. The only thing is, everyone knew that Bianca was going to win because it was so obvious. She had the documentary, she had all these interviews.
I think Asuka had a documentary too, and she didn't win.
Bianca Belair.
You going Bianca Belair?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is an equal opportunity podcast. We aren't just about the men wrestlers. We love the women wrestlers too. And this shows it that we are going to crown the greatest Royal Rumble winner ever.
After all
And
those
it's
men
gonna
Royal
be-
Rumbles, and it was only a handful
And
of
it's
women.
gonna be either Becky Lynch or Bianca Belair. I know where I go with this one. What are your thoughts?
This is a dream match. I feel like this
Yeah.
this happened
So
at SummerSlam.
So this match happened at SummerSlam.
But it was so
Becky
terrible.
squashed Belair. She wasn't even supposed to fight Belair. She squashed her.
Boom.
Yeah. So, but again, they're gonna fight again, and that ain't gonna be the same response when they fight again. She's gonna be ready.
Becky Lynch, though, it was so like surprising because she was fighting Asuka an hour before the match, and she just came out and went in that ring and got out Nia Jax, got out Charlotte Flair, got out a few other people who I can't think at this moment. But Bianca Belair, she made history, and after she won the championship, she was in 3 pay-per-views or 2 pay-per-views after defending that championship with Bayley, which was one of my favorite rivalries in the world. I'm gonna go with surprise, surprise.
Becky Lynch. Okay. All right. Becky Lynch. So you guys, you heard it here first. Becky Lynch is the greatest Royal Rumble winner ever. And we'll call her the man because we don't. WWE doesn't pay us. The man is the greatest Royal Rumble winner ever. So now that we know that, I actually have some trivia for you.
Ooh, trivia.
Now you probably know the answer to this. I'm gonna close my computer a little bit so you can look over here. So, which WWE superstar? And I'll give you a hint. It is a male. He won the Royal Rumble, and in winning the Royal Rumble, he also won the WWE Championship.
Hulk Hogan.
You are wrong.
What?
It is Triple H.
Oh.
Triple H turned his Royal Rumble win into
I thought
an
it was
actual.
Hulk Hogan.
Nope, Hulk Hogan
He
had the
said-
title. He had the title.
He had the title walking in.
Yep. So, let's just keep moving on. Name the 3 people, and it may be 4, but I need 3 exactly, who won the Royal Rumble from the #1 position.
Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
Edge.
Who's the 3rd one?
I don't know. Trying to think about it. He's not on our list.
I'll give you a hint. I always talk about he's been in the greatest match ever at the Baltimore Arena. It's the greatest wrestling match ever. It happened at the Baltimore Arena.
Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit, yeah. WCW, I constantly say it. If you get a chance, Chris Benoit versus Taskmaster at the Baltimore Arena, the greatest wrestling match ever. Let's see. Who has the most Royal Rumble victories? You should know this one's easy.
Oh, it's someone who has 3 victories.
Yep.
On the list.
Yeah.
Is it Stone Cold Steve Austin?
It is Stone Cold
Yes.
Steve Austin. Alright, one last question.
Woo!
Who won the first Royal Rumble?
Ooh. I don't know their names.
He used to carry a 2x4.
Big John Studd.
Nope, he won the second one. Good guess.
Oh.
Jim Duggan.
I don't know.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh.
Yep. So
He has
that
the
is
weirdest
that.
name in the world.
That's what you were. In '88, that was the wrestling names that you went by.
I
Hacksaw
felt
Jim
like
Duggan.
it was Big John Studd.
He won the second one, and I think Hulk Hogan won the 3rd and 4th. So that is our show.
That is it. If you like this video, make sure you guys smash that like button. And we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe, comment, follow us on Instagram, Carter_TV. Don't spoil the Royal Rumble for us. We will watch it. We will get back to you. Is that all? That's all. That's all, folks. Now he's doing this creepy thing. He's going underneath as opposed to just walking around the table.